and thanks Jack for the great introduction. And I'm glad to be partnered here with 3 of our partners at FCT, or 2 of my partners. So yeah, what we're going to do is focus on our Home Protection Solutions division or products at FCT. Does anyone know FCT already? First Canadian title. Does that help a little bit?
Yeah, that way.
Yes, good. So I'll talk a little bit more about who FCT is, but just to give you an idea of you know, who we're owned by and what company that we are is our parent. Anyway, what I'll do is start off with a little tool that we have. I'm just showing Christina that has a great little cheat sheet inside. If you want to just pull that out. If you ever forget what this product is, one of our products is about, this will really help you with, as my kids said, I wish we had these at school. You know, we could put our little cheat sheet inside of here. So pull the blind out and you will see just a little bit about one of our products called Certified Resale Home. So I'll leave it at that because we're going to go into great detail about it now. So we have a little PowerPoint presentation, but we're very happy to answer questions as we go. If we're going to get to it, I might just let you know that we'll talk about that later or whatever. And Andrew is here from Amerispec, who are the inspectors that we partner with on these products. He will stand up and share a little bit more about Amerispec, but if you have specifics about inspections, I will turn that over to Andrew. Okay, so first Canadian title, we provide a lot of digital experience. We have a lot of products that really help out with lenders, realtors, and lawyers to deliver a much more intelligent real estate transaction for our lenders and for our realtors and our lawyers. So we have a breadth of products back in Oakville and across the country that we are actually, need some room here. So what we want to do is build on those relationships and continue to add to our product offering to help all of those parties that we already work with, you know, in developing other products that will help their practice too. So here's a little bit of an agenda. What is FCT's Home Protection Solutions? Talk about the modern landscape that we are amongst today. Are your clients selling or buying a home? Let's hope so, right? That's what you're hoping for. Home inspection blind spots. We're going to talk about Certified Resale Home, which is the product that I just pulled out of the pen there. Certified Home Protection Plan, which is our buyer product. We're going to talk about some of the claim situations that we've had in the last year or so to share with you the success of this product. Because we all want to see claims, or we want to see claims at FCT because then we know that this product is working. What's not covered? We're not shy about that to let you know what we do not cover. The Home Inspection Network, what are the benefits, and then our social media presence that you can all be part of. So what is FCT's Home Protection Solutions all about? Basically, in a nutshell, we are part of, or our claim to fame is home inspection plus warranty, which is Home Protection Solutions. That's what we are in a nutshell. That's what I'm talking about today, is home inspection plus warranty. Does that excite you? I think maybe that's why you're here, right? This is a product that really doesn't exist. You might have heard of other products out there. They're very different because we've done a ton of research. I've talked to other realtors about this that know, you know, what you're thinking of is not the same as this. So I'm going to go into great detail about how our programs work. And I'll tell you this, that there's really nothing out there that would mirror what we have. Okay, so just to get us going here let's talk a little bit about warranties. Many of you have warranties on any of your technology, on your cars. Have you know about pre-inspections on previously owned cars and things like that, right? Mm-hmm. So we are not afraid to say, like, I want that warranty on my cell phone in case I drop it in the sink or drop it on the ground, or kids, you know, flush it down the toilet or whatever. Like, we're very quick to say, oh yes, I want that. Pre-owned cars, like years ago, there was no such, like, buyer beware mentality was happening when we drove out a pre-owned car out of a dealership lot, right? It was like, I hope this transmission is going to be good, or I hope this navigation system, all that technology we have in our cars today, I hope that that's going to last. No idea, you know, about the wear and tear. So the Mercedes-Benz and other car dealerships, you know, started to implement 100, 200, 300 point inspections on pre-owned cars, right? and they would have extended warranties on the big items like the technology in the car and the transmission and things like that. So why have we not done that with our homes? That's our philosophy at FCT, is why have we not implemented such a thing on our homes, on the homes of our clients? So that was kind of our motivation for implementing certified resale home, and now most recently certified home protection plan. So a seller, someone selling their home, someone buying a home, we have this product on both. So same with the technology. I've kind of gotten ahead of myself. And just to mention too about millennials, do any of you work with millennials? First time home buyers, right? They love warranties. You know, as Christina knows, you know, when they get a mortgage, I mean, they're maxed out, there's stress tests and all, they're so stressed about how much money they are, you know, putting into their first home, and very scared about those big transactions, those big ticket items that could, you know, things that could happen to that home when they move in. So we are really helping millennials in this situation. 33% of them, you know, want to purchase warranties. So here's a product for them. I would bring this up right away. So, are your clients selling a home? Well, as I mentioned, we have certified resale home. It's a simple, cost-effective way. It's a pre-listing home inspection that comes with a warranty on the blind spots, which we'll talk about, which you got a glimpse of when you pulled the blind out of the pen. And buying a home, certified home protection plan follows a traditional home inspection, right? A lot of buyers do a home inspection anyway, and what a great way to say, and your roof, foundation, furnace, and air conditioner can be warranted, possibly on this home that you're looking to purchase. So let's get into the details. So there are the blind spots, as we call them, and we'll talk about why are they called blind spots as we get going here. But again, I just mentioned roof, foundation, heating and air, and septic and pool are optional, because not everybody needs those. That's what we are offering the warranty on those items. Have any of you heard of this before? Is it exciting?
It is, for, mostly for buyers than my sellers.
Okay, good. All right, so let's talk about the cost. And you know what, whenever I'm talking about the cost of this product, I often get asked, like, is that including the inspection, or how much does the inspection cost? What is the warranty costing? This is the total amount of the warranty, and this is the certified resale home. So on the sell side, the pre-listing home inspection side of the equation, 18-month transferable warranty. So if this is a seller that is putting the certified resale home on their home, the warranty transfers over to the new buyer at time of sale. Okay, so they have the warranty on their property until their home is sold, and then it transfers over to the buyer. And it's 18 months, 20,000 of coverage. And as a result of that, it can certainly speed up the selling process. It helps the home stand out amongst the neighborhood, against other listings. But also, it helps you as a realtor really stand out. Like, your listings have this feature on them. Okay, and we'll talk about social media at the end, but we will provide you with the wording associated with, you know, if this product is put on this home, we will provide you with what it is you say about it. We provide you signage and all of that. Okay, so that's the selling side, the certified resale home side. This product has been around since almost 2 years now, right, Andrew? We piloted in Niagara Falls, Remax in Niagara Falls, just to give it a try there. It has blossomed there enough that we have now brought it nationwide. Actually, not nationwide quite yet, but Ontario-wide. Now Halifax and Manitoba has just been launched. Okay, so buying a home, the Certified Home Protection Plan, same features, same blind spots that it covers. The only thing that we did was stretch it out to 21 months, because you can appreciate the person buying the home isn't moving in right away. So the warranty kicks in right at time of inspection. So, you know, they don't move out for or move in, excuse me, for 3 or more or so months. So the warranty is now 21 months, not 18. That's why the price is $739, which is $50 more. Okay, so $689 plus HST, or $739 plus HST for an 18 or 21 month warranty. Does that seem reasonable?
Yeah.
That does include the inspection. I was saying to Andrew, oftentimes I get asked that 3 or 4 times throughout the presentation, okay, how much is the inspection? That is including the inspection. So what does an inspection normally cost today if you did not put a warranty on it, on the home?
$400.
Yeah. So for a couple of $100 more, huge peace of mind, right? Why not do this? Yeah.
Kate, how inclusive are these warranties? Are there any exclusions?
Yes, and we'll talk about those. Yeah, a very good question. Yes. Yeah.
Why would you put 21 months on a buyer and 18 on a seller? Say it's going to take 3 months in certain markets to sell a property. It's the same thing as, closing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I'm sure there was a lot of research done on that. I think that was just to keep the price at where it is too. Like, why are they both not 21 months, are you thinking, or even 2 years?
yeah.
Yeah, I think we're getting into a bigger
Or both
expense as
18
well,
months,
yeah. Well, I'm not sure exactly why. I don't know if you know, Andrew, where the 18 came from.
It was just to differentiate the programs.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to have 2 separate programs.
Yeah,
One on the buy side, one on the sell side. So they want to identify them differently with 2 different time frames. And also the cost as well.
yeah, we wanted to keep the cost where it was. But I think the extra 3 months is really for because the buyer is not going to benefit from it until they move in, which is usually 3 months later. Yeah.
So it's 3 months closing, the furnace craps out before they take possession of it, still covered?
Yes.
Even though they didn't get the seller's package, they only got the home buyer's package.
Okay, so say that question again.
So home buyer,
Yeah.
sell the house, 3 months closing, the furnace craps out before they take possession of the property. This
Okay.
is a home,
Yeah.
this side covers the furnace, even though they don't own the furnace yet?
That's right. It all is in place when the inspection has been completed and the warranty is in place, like right away. So the buyer has the warranty, right? It belongs, yeah,
We
Yeah.
provide the warranty at the time of the inspection.
yeah.
Once we complete the
So even though the
inspection,
seller didn't pay for it, they're gonna get a new furnace out of it? Because the buyer bought the protection, is what I'm saying.
yes.
yeah,
Because they don't own the
Yeah.
house yet.
Would it have to come after they get in there though?
So you're talking about replacing the furnace now while the current owner is still in there?
I just see some gray areas of
Timing, yes.
Yeah.
But the buyer hasn't
Is it
taken
applicable
possession
even though they
yet.
haven't taken over the house?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, because it happens at time of inspection. So I thought maybe you were going to, ask a question about the seller too, because really the warranty is on
I
the
get if the
property,
seller
right?
pays for it, it would get fixed, but if the buyer's paying for
Yeah.
protection
Yeah.
on something they don't
Yeah.
own
Own
yet,
yet.
so
Yeah.
then are you
Yeah,
allowed to
but
go in there and fix it
sellers
while you
know
don't?
the
Well, we
buys
probably
the
wouldn't do it
business.
while the current owner is
No,
in
this
there.
one's
We would
buying.
wait till the buyer is.
Not if it's in the middle of winter.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
okay,
crops
okay,
out.
okay.
So
Yeah.
we have, there's logistics involved here.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So-
I see zebras, not horses, sorry.
Pardon me?
I see zebras, not horses.
Okay. Well, maybe we can talk about that a little bit more and get into some more detail, but absolutely the warranty kicks in at time of inspection. And maybe
Regardless
the
of which
quality.
side,
Yeah, pardon me?
regardless of which side buys it. So
Yeah.
no matter what, from the day they sign, the
Yeah.
inspection is done, that house is covered for
Yes.
18 or 21
Yeah.
months.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what happens,
Right,
right?
right.
So the idea is at that point to you as a buyer to put something in your offer saying that we have this, because this is a logistic issue, right?
Yeah.
So the furnace dies
Yeah.
before they take over the property. You have to put something in there saying that the buyer and seller agree that there is a certified home protection plan in place from FTC,
Mhm.
and that if something happens to the property, that that it may be covered, and if so, they're allowed access to the property to make the repairs, blah, 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 blah. So that the seller
Yeah.
knows too, that if their furnace dies, they don't go out and spend,
Right.
10 grand on a furnace,
Okay.
when it could be covered under warranty. So this
Right.
is something that
Yeah.
is a bit of an
Okay.
area that needs clarification.
I wouldn't amend it until, I wouldn't amend it until after something happens though,
Yeah.
because why are you going, like as from a seller's point of view, there's some major stuff that are there and you don't want your time up, I don't think, with that. Like say for instance, the listing realtor calls you and wait until he said, then I would have put implemented an amendment, not before.
However-
It's done before you do the homes.
Yeah, so if the seller
Okay.
doesn't know that there's a warranty in place, then the seller will feel that it is their obligation to go out and spend the $8,000 on a furnace, because they are supposed to certify that everything is going to be in good working order, right? So
Yeah.
there's a bit of a catch there.
Okay, yeah,
Because, like, you're now representing the buyer, not the seller.
yeah,
But the warranty is the warranty, because it's on the house, right?
yeah.
Yeah, the warranty
It's
goes
on
on
the
the
address.
selling
Yeah,
side,
yeah.
and he needs to provide that. I'm not gonna put it all on my, because they only say they only have $20,000
Yes.
worth of coverage.
Yeah.
Why am I, why, they only have $20,000 worth of coverage, and he's promising me a working order furnace. Why should my buyer use $10,000 towards theirs? The seller has to warranty that, and then when my 21 months kick in, I may have other stuff to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want my insurance policy to protect, to fix something they should have fixed.
Right,
I want it-
right,
I only
right.
want it to work as soon
Yes.
as I'm in the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
but I mean, you, having had a
Okay.
home inspection,
Because-
you should have a pretty good idea as to what looks like it
Yeah.
may
Nobody
be a
said that's the same
problem.
thing. They're
Yeah.
actually.
Okay, so,
Okay.
you know, we're
So let's,
splitting hairs
yeah,
here.
no, but I know what you're all
Let's
talking
continue on.
about, yes, and I think that would probably be the homeowner, or the current homeowner that would have to get the repair done, and you know, that sometimes too, it can be that the seller finds out that there's a warranty on those items.
Right.
And is it transferable backwards and all that, it gets into, yeah, there's a lot of discussion
There's-
about
There's
that.
a bit of a gray area.
Just to
Yeah,
finish this
yeah,
off, it's almost
yeah.
like worth not telling the seller anything.
Yeah,
Getting the
exactly, oh,
warranty
exactly,
And not even
Okay.
telling them, and letting them fix the
Yeah.
furnace without
Yes.
you paying for your insurance.
yes,
It's
yes,
nothing part
yes.
of the deal at
And
all.
here's the other thing, is you can put this on the home 30 days after closing. So,
Oh.
yeah,
What if
So
you
it's
already
open
did a
21 months
home
with
warranty, a home inspection with Americaspec?
yes,
Can that still kick in the difference?
yeah. They will handle it. If you called them anyway and they came and did the inspection, they would be talking about this program. Either, oh, so you mean come back after 30 days and do just the warranty?
So, right, so
Yeah.
just the warranty, because they've already paid for the home inspection.
Yeah.
Is it
Would you do
just the
that?
difference?
Or would you do it all at the same time? You
Well, I
know,
think it has to be done at the same time.
Yeah.
The inspection, the warranty comes on the same date.
Right. But what if you waited 30 days to do the warranty so that none of this is in place for the seller
We'll
to?
do whatever
Yeah.
FCT says we can.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's something definitely to talk about.
yeah, yeah,
You say cancel the warranty if you don't close, what's the rebate on that?
yeah, you only pay the inspection fee.
We've separated, okay.
Yeah,
And
good
what is that?
question.
Is that just the regular?
It's $365 plus an admin fee, it's around 400, yeah, so, good question. Yeah, we're gonna talk about all of that in a second. So are we okay with that? I mean, I can get back to you with clarity on that.
Yeah.
If something happens before the buyer moves in and all that kind of thing, yeah. Okay, so certified home oh yeah, so we talked about that, that's, we're on the CRH there. So CHPP, 21 months, 20,000 of coverage, and as it was just asked, the cancellation or if the warranty is not a, viable solution, then we won't charge for that, obviously. The client will end up with just an inspection having been done, okay?
I'm sorry
Yes.
to re-go over this, but just on the last point, so that the home protection plan can be added 30 days after closing.
Yes,
What does that mean? So you can additionally add it after, like if you pay for an inspection, you can add the protection plan
that's what
30
we were
days
just
after
talking
closing?
about. I
Right,
think it's all done at once.
So then what
yeah.
does that,
So then why
what
would
does
you
that
have that?
statement
It
mean?
means if the inspectors go in, do an inspection, and none of those 4 blind spots are warrantyable, then we won't charge, obviously, for the warrant, the warranty will not be applicable.
Okay, but it says that it can be added within 30 days. of
Oh, yeah,
closing.
yes. So move in and then call Amerispec, and they will come in and do the inspection plus warranty.
Ah,
But you've already done your home inspection.
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
You bought it without one.
you didn't
Oh,
do one.
okay.
This would be in a hot market.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's when you use that.
Yes, okay, no,
Option.
that's excellent.
Yeah.
So have we, or are you going to go into what isn't covered yet?
Yes. And just to talk about some of the claims that we've seen in the last year or so, we post these on Facebook, so if you're following us on Facebook, you will see these. Where, 70 heating furnace issue was paid, that was the claim, the size of the claim. The foundation, $5,600, cooling, a new air conditioner, $2,500, and roof, $3,600. Those are just some examples of what we've paid out on. Most of our claims have been foundation claims. in this past, this summer, a lot of air conditioning claims. Okay, so $20,000 of coverage, right? So if one of these, this is somebody's claim, 3,682, that's on one item. There are, another claim could be, pardon me? File, thank you, on the roof still, right? There are a couple of situations or exceptions to that where septic tank and pool have a max that can come under that $20,000. We will only pay out, and I'll show you that in a second. So what's not covered, or what qualifies, and Andrew can kick in here too, is the roof. If we're looking at the roof, when they're inspecting the roof, there should be at least 3 more years of life expectancy for that roof, right, Andrew?
Yeah, the qualifications are no different than an inspection. If we have concerns about the roof, we're going to tell the client. It also means it probably won't be warranted. Same with any other system. So really, it's just determining whether it's going to be covered by the warranty or not. And still determining on the inspection side whether that's a factor for the seller or the purchaser.
Right. Okay, so that's the qualification for the roof.
Okay, so quick question.
Yeah.
So if your warranty only lasts for 21 months, but your roof has to have 3 years, 2 to 3 years, it really doesn't qualify.
Right.
What do you mean?
Okay,
I'm confused.
for the roof.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're saying that when you buy the warranty,
Yes,
it only lasts for 21 months.
right.
But a roof that is less than that has less than 2 to 3 years life on it
Right,
does
Qualify.
not qualify.
That's right.
So basically, the warranty does not work for the roof.
that's right.
Right.
It may not fall under this warranty, so
The
another
roof, the roof gets excluded.
yeah, it gets
But we
excluded.
may still include the furnace, the AC, the foundation,
Yeah.
septic, pool, whatever else is.
Yeah.
But that's our determination. So at the inspection, we have to determine what's covered by warranty, plus put in the report. So if the roof's cupping and curling and end of life,
Yeah.
Okay.
that's probably a bigger issue initially before
So-
what's covered on the warranty.
This actually, okay, so there's a lot of ifs here. So you hired you to inspect. Are you purchasing the warranty at the time of the inspection, or do you wait until after you see the inspection to say, oh, there's only 2 to 3 years left, that negates the roof, everything else is looking fine, and then you decide to buy or not buy the extra protection? Can you do that?
Are we talking buy side or sell side?
Buy.
Buy side? I guess, yeah, there's that option. I mean, if we come in, I guess we come into the house and there's nothing that's going to be covered, why would you want to sell you that product? It's no good to the client.
Right.
Right.
This is still for the client's benefit. So if there's no benefit to the client, there's no point trying to sell them.
Right. Yeah.
So you
We're
can
still-
purchase it
there's still a
after,
client.
just as you can purchase it 30 days,
Yeah.
or make it applicable 30 days in. So you don't have to buy it and say, okay, we're buying the home inspection and warranty program at the time of the inspection. You can do the inspection and then up it to the warranty.
I think it's booked as that, because we
Yeah.
have to,
Yeah.
again, everything has to go to FCT. They have to know whether it's going to be a regular inspection or one that's under. But then we can still make that determination at the time of the
Yeah.
inspection.
And then the invoice that Amerispec creates, or the payment that happens right there on the spot, is either a 400 and whatever inspection only, plus like each of these items has an individual price associated with them. So I was with another inspector doing one of these a few weeks ago, and the roof didn't qualify, so $40 was knocked off the price. The $739 was then $40 less. Like each item has a cost. So when I said $689 or $739, that means that's the cost if everything is approved. So as things are not approved, you don't pay for that part of it. Yet $20,000 of coverage covered all the other 3 items.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then you are purchasing the insurance plan outright.
If applicable. You don't have to.
So at
right?
the time of inspection,
Yeah.
when you're paying, they're
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
make it less if it
Yes,
doesn't apply.
yes.
That's great.
Each item has, and I can send you the cost, I don't have them all, but I know the roof was $40, so that client did not pay for the roof warranty.
Oh, that,
Yet $20,000 covered everything else.
It'd be no different than our value-added services. If we have a wood stove that is booked for wet inspection, and we determine that there's no reason it's going to pass, we don't charge the client. So it'd be the same, if we don't think this is a value product to the client, we won't sell it to them, which is the home inspection.
Is there any deductible for making
No,
the
good
claim?
question. No, there is not.
Hi.
Oh, do you want to come in?
Sorry.
Shoot through the roof.
Talking after inspection?
No,
Yeah.
like it shoot through the roof, so you're in your, it's a good roof, a raccoon chews through it, is that covered through the 20,000? Like what would happen to a roof if it's older than 3 years that would be covered?
Well, again, at the time, if I'm inspecting the house and raccoons shoot through the roof,
No,
No,
after.
Yeah.
if it goes after, yeah, then that would be covered, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The only thing that's not covered, because home insurance was brought up, is if it was as a result of an accident, storm, act of God, those kind of things, like we had in May when everybody's shingles were flying off their roof. That kind of thing is not covered by our warranty, but what is if there's an active leak that was, also happening, we didn't see it at the time of inspection? Yeah,
Yeah, in terms of
Yeah.
coverage exclusions, that goes to FCT. We just determine what are the conditions, it's no different than any other inspection.
Yeah.
What are the conditions at the time of inspection?
Yeah.
And then determine what's going to be covered on the warranty from
yeah,
that.
yeah. And we're gonna get into some more questions about that kind of thing. Deductibility, deductible was asked. There is no deductible. However, for the pool equipment and, is it septic? We want a minimum claim amount, in other words, like you saw those other ones, $2,500. We don't wanna see $35 claims, right? So for those two items, as an example, we want a $500 minimum claim submitted. So that's not a deductible. We reimburse the client every cent. It's just we don't want small claims, so we do have minimum claim size. Yes?
Is there any limitation on coverage per category? For instance, if you didn't have any need for the insurance on the other categories except the pool, and all of a sudden your pool needed $20,000 worth of work, could the entire amount be applied just to the pool?
And you know what? On the pool side, it's only for pool equipment. Right? It's not for the pool itself. It's pool equipment.
What does that mean?
So the
The
pump,
filter,
the pump,
heater.
the filter and
Not the
heater,
liners.
not liners. No, we'd be broke. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but that, but your question, maybe we could flip it to a different situation, hey? Like the roof could cost $20,000, right? To repair, replace, whatever. Then that, it could all go to the roof. If it had qualified, then, yeah. Yeah, good questions, good questions. Okay, so we were talking about what is not covered. So the roof, has to have at least, so it could be 15 years old, right, Andrew? And yet it's got 3 years of life left, it will qualify.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We rate on condition, not on age. So.
yeah. And the foundation, if there is any active leak in a finished or unfinished area, it does not qualify. Significant distress or movement. So septic, if it's not working, won't qualify. And heating, air conditioner, and pool equipment, if they are older than 15 years old. So to be approved, they have to be younger than 15 years old. Okay, yeah.
So do you have to do a separate inspection of the septic system, because that's not something you normally cover?
Yeah, that would be an additional charge to the
Yeah.
septic.
Yeah, pool and septic are $30 and $20 respectively, so another $50 for those two.
To be
If
inspected.
they to be inspected, yeah, and
No,
to
no.
qualify,
No, to be
It's
inspected.
still an additional, we charge $150 for a septic,
Okay.
$95 for a pool. So that'd be on top of
Yeah.
that cost.
That's why we kept them separate on all our material, is because not everybody
So
needs that
price is
coverage.
based on that base inspection and then whatever
Yeah.
additional.
So here's the reason why we call these blind spots, is what if Andrew can't get up on the roof, it's the middle of February and has 2 feet of snow on it? What would be another situation? The air conditioner's got a cover on it and they can't get it off and they don't want to turn it on to see if it works. So automatically covered, as long as that air conditioner is less than 15 years old. They have a detector, right, to determine with the plate on the air conditioner tells them how old it is, right? So,
Again, if we can't determine age, then it's covered too.
right.
So,
So that's why we call them the blind spots. These are not typically covered by any other warranty, because they're tougher to inspect. So same with, what else would be an example? The roof's a good one. The furnace. Do we want to turn the furnace on right now? Maybe not. Might do some damage, so it's automatically approved.
What about
Yeah.
appliances, Kate?
No, we don't have that yet. Good question. We would like to maybe add that on to our program at some point, but
What about something like floors, say it's the middle of the summer, wood floors have been recently installed, and they, all start separating into the winter because they haven't been properly installed, is that kind of thing?
No, it's foundation, heating, cooling.
So it's only major stuff?
Those,
Yeah.
the top items that most people are concerned about.
Yeah.
That's what
Big
FCT
ticket.
wanted to go with
Yeah.
initially.
Yeah.
They may, once the program is, goes along, they may add stuff, but they want to hit stuff that most people are concerned about, which are major systems, so.
Electrical,
Could be at some point. Yeah, we're just really getting going, right? So this is the way it is for now. Yeah.
So a foundation that's, let's say the basement is finished and the foundation is not visible, that's a blind spot?
Yeah.
Middle of winter.
Pretty neat,
I like
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so are we clear on that? In your packages too, all this information is in there, not this presentation per se, but the terms and conditions, some marketing material. There's a piece on for yourself, there's a piece for the buyer seller, and also for the person who receives the transfer of the warranty. Welcome to your new home, did you know you have this on your home? So lots of neat material. So Amerispec, you heard from Andrew already. I've done a little introduction for Andrew, but Amerispec are partnering with us on this program. So you would use Amerispec for these inspections only. And we're really proud of the relationship. They're impartial, they're experts, they are nationwide. Andrew represents a team of what, 4 here in this area?
3.
3, sorry. 3.
Not including all the energy advisors.
Yeah. So you've got a team of people in this region who work, who are your inspectors. So, and that happens everywhere that we go as well. So that was really important to us as well. They're owned by ServiceMaster, like we're owned by First American Title in the U.S. We've got deep pockets. We have a strong parent company. So does Amerispec. They have extensive training. I know Andrew has mentioned in the past that, where do they go to? Indianapolis? No, where do you go for your training? Memphis, Tennessee for training, once a year, at least for upgrading and things like that. So, yeah, they do other things while they're there. So I don't know if you would have any other questions for Andrew, but, that is the relationship that we have with Amerispec, and we're really proud of it. It works really well. We'll get to the process after, if you have a situation that you wanted to call us up and say, you know what, I think I want to do this, is we actually have access to their calendars and we can see that they're available. And if it's something really, really urgent, we call them and talk to them personally. But we have a team of people back at FCT that can do all this for you. We'll talk about where you go and do that. So what are the benefits of certified home protection plan for the buyer? Well, impartial professional home inspection, backed by a warranty, reducing financial stress by getting coverage for the unexpected, big ticket items that we're actually covering, no contractor restrictions. That's important too. Is your client does not call us, or you don't call us and say, like, we need someone to come out and look at this air conditioner or this roof. They go and they find, 2 quotes is what we're looking for, and we approve one of those quotes. But it all happens, it's all impartial, and yeah, we don't have a list of contractors that need to be contacted. No waiting period. It happens within 24 hours of inspection.
Yep.
They get their nice inspection report and the warranty, a certificate of warranty, PDF. Right?
Yep.
And a nice binder too, like a full inspection binder, right?
Online binder now.
Online, excuse me, yes, of course.
Paperless.
Save a tree. Save a tree. And the coverage of $20,000. Okay? For this certified resale home, for the seller, it helps their home stand out in the market. We do provide a rider sign. We do have a lawn sign. We're getting new ones because we've redone our logos and things. So it will be obvious on that home that this has been implemented. Speeds up the real estate transaction by removing the need for buyer's home inspection. A lot of awareness up front too, right? The seller of a home gets to fix issues before they're being validated, right? Yeah, you're going to need to do this, you're going to need to do that. So it really removes out those surprises. And I know when I sold my home, I thought I was going to have to put a lot more work into it. And the price of the home accordingly is affected by things that still need to be done. well, this may help that. And it also helps the homeowner know that, you know what, my house is in pretty good shape. This feels good. So a lot of peace of mind for the buyer as well. Like that house is gonna stand out as it's been certified, like that, you know, pre-owned car situation. I feel good about purchasing this home because it stands out because of these items being covered. Yeah.
So Andrew, like when you go in on a home inspection where it says awareness of issues up front, what would be an upfront issue that you would cover at the time that you see it at that time and know that the warranty still covers it?
Sorry, on the inspection side, like what would be?
Well, because it's saying that if you're aware of the issue up front, like so at the time of home
The seller,
inspection,
yeah.
so
if
what are they going
If the
to
seller tells me
cover?
there's a foundation leak?
Sorry?
If the seller tells me there's a foundation leak, is that what you're saying? Right?
Yeah, or something that you
Yeah.
find at the time of the inspection.
That's what they're, so we're on the pre-list, we're there to tell the seller if there's a significant issue. If that also voids the warranty, unfortunately that's the case, but that's why they're telling us, so they want to know there's a foundation leak before they sell the property. So again, the inspection process is the same. It's just whether we're just determining what's going to be covered on the warranty.
Just to follow up with that, so let's say you do find a foundation leak or something wrong that would void that section of the warranty.
Yep.
Does the seller have an opportunity to remedy that and then have you come back and get it on the warranty, or
As
no?
far as I know, FCT does not do that because we're basing on time of the inspection. So I do not believe, but obviously for the inspection report, we will do an addendum for any items that are fixed.
Well, that's what I'm saying,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
rather than
On the
having you come
inspection
back
report,
out.
by saying for the warranty purpose, as far as I know, FCT it's strictly what the conditions at the time of the inspection.
So they'd have to pay
So
for
I
the
say with
full
the
new
roof, so
inspection.
if the roof is not warranted, it's not like they can put a new roof on it. But then it doesn't really matter because if it's a new roof, it's got warranty anyway.
Right.
If they fix the foundation, that
but it
foundation
could be
repair
a
is
new
going to
roof
have
with
a
a
warranty on
record.
it. So do you
Right.
need that FCT warranty on it? Hard to say.
And then the other part of that, where the advantage comes in, is now we know, as
Yeah.
from the buyer's side, here
Yeah.
we go again, right? So
Yeah.
we've had this inspection, these things are wrong, the seller has
Oh, yeah,
corrected the
yeah.
imperfections.
Yeah.
So we have paperwork to say,
Yeah.
here, this is, we found this out in the inspection, we fixed this, now there's a warranty that.
That's why the major systems, I think that's the benefit of it. Because if it's defective, it's going to be fixed and you're going to have a warranty on it. You're going to have information has been fixed.
The only thing I would say as a piece of feedback is that another major benefit from a seller perspective is if all of those pieces are warranted, the buyer's gonna like that, and that's what's gonna negate them wanting to get their own home inspection. So if a few of those things aren't warranted, they're gonna still wanna get a home inspection because maybe those things are something they wanna make sure for themselves.
Well, there'd still be warranty, but not through FCT. There'd be warranty through whoever did the repair.
Oh,
So
okay,
that's why I
yeah,
say,
I
so I
guess.
think
I
you
see.
can trade off with that,
True.
and they may actually be happier with that.
Fair enough,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Okay. Good questions. Yeah.
The septic system, you said that that's an optional. So for the warranty, it's an extra $30,
Yes.
and for the actual inspection, it's $150.
Yep.
But don't you have to have it pumped out?
Nope. For our test, we don't want it pumped.
Really?
Because we do a flow test. We need it full so we can measure flow of the effluent as it's going out.
Ah, okay.
So
That's
tanklets
good.
have to be accessed so we can look at it, and again, still visual on top of that. But then we need it full so we can do a flow test, which is 30 minutes and 4 to 6 gallons of it.
Do you dig it up?
And what about,
They have to be accessible for us. We can't do that.
So the client has to dig it up?
The seller or whoever, again, which for a purchaser, the homeowner has to have the access points. Our errors and omissions insurance doesn't allow us to dig lids. So they have to be accessible for us to do that inspection.
That's great.
Okay. Yeah.
Does title insurance not cover a lot of this in itself?
No. No.
It does cover certain defects, though, no? Because I've had people claim.
Yeah. That's
Homeowners insurance covers some.
yeah.
No, not homeowners, I'm talking about
Title
title insurance.
That's another area of FCT. I'm not sure of that, but that's why we want to piggyback what FCT, on the title side, also, is known for, but no,
It's
I
more
don't
about
believe so.
lot lines and
Yeah,
encroachments.
yeah.
And that sort of thing.
And fences and things like that, yeah.
what about septic in the wintertime? Do you test the bed? Like in the
No,
summertime?
we don't get involved in the bed, it's strictly the tank. Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, we test the bed through the flow test, but we're actually not,
But are you warranting the whole system? Just,
well, we don't warranty anything. FCT warranties everything,
Yeah,
What do they
are you warranting the system?
but they are tank itself,
just the tank,
Just the
yeah.
tank, not the field?
the tank?
Yeah,
Not the bed.
not the bed.
no.
Any restrictions in regards to lenders?
And what do you mean?
Are there any restrictions in regards to which lender you'll work with?
No,
Okay.
no.
But they prefer TD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. It's here with you today, yeah. Yeah.
So that's their only line. so far.
Of course, good answer, Christina, yeah.
Christine, good answer.
Good response, yeah. Was there a question at the back there? No? Okay. Okay, and then the transfer of the warranty, that's really easy. We just ask the client, the current homeowner, to give us a call and we redo the certificate of warranty with their name on it. But it does belong to that address. Okay. Benefits to yourselves, differentiates your listing, adds to your branding. This is what I offer as your realtor. These are the services that come with me. This is another add-on to that. Gives buyers and their agents information up front. We talked about that already, and just speeds everything up, right? It precludes a lot of things from having to happen later on. This has been certified. This is, it's attractive, very attractive offering, and there aren't a lot of agents that are doing this. We have a few here, right? But you're getting in when it's a fairly young program, and we will help you with the wording of things. I just did for somebody in Ottawa, an agent in Ottawa. She was doing like a door knocker type marketing piece, and we helped her with the content so that she could put this in there as well. So we'll help you with your marketing.
Question.
Yeah.
So the seller is doing the home inspection,
Yeah.
and especially because you're making it a part of your marketing and stuff like that, then the buyer has access to that home inspection, that whole electronic binder.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
we
Absolutely.
provide it to you, and then you just do it however you want. It's a PDF file, so.
It would really depend on the seller, I would think, because the seller's paying for it, so you need the permission of the seller to share that with the buyer.
Yes, but that's
Oh,
what I
yeah,
was
but
saying.
that would
It's
be the
like-
ways of getting it right.
That would be, yeah, because
why
now
we do
you're
it,
trying
so
to
they
save yourself
Share that.
doing a second inspection.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think when I had this original presentation done as well, and I mean, I don't know what the scope of agent gifts are to clients out in the
Yeah.
back, but I think that this was something that was presented depending on the level as something you can say to your clients,
Yeah.
this is the gift I'm going to give you for
Yes.
your service. I'd like to insure you for up to $20,000 through this program. So
Yeah.
instead of going and buying them something when all is said and done,
Yeah.
you've given them this insurance, and it's an upfront, it covers you, it covers the buyer, it
Yeah.
covers the seller, it's just kind of a good
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah, we were going to talk about that actually.
Oh,
What
sorry.
no, it's okay. No, great. No, awesome. Yeah, the nice thing about this program too is we talked about, each item is priced, accordingly or whatever. Dynamic pricing, we call it, is at the time of the inspection. And I've been there when this is done, and Andrew can attest to how it works. But a lot of the agents pay for the warranty portion, not the inspection. That is the other option, or 50-50. I probably wouldn't split it up in any more.
Not generally, it's
Divide it up
it's
anymore,
either
but-
or, there's
Yeah.
split costs, so.
Yeah, but it can be 50-50 or I'll pay for the warranty. You can say that, I'll pay for the warranty. That's a nice gift, right? Because the client usually is paying for the inspection anyway, right? So this is your gift. And you can also, I've had agents, they suggest, or we suggest to them, is pay for it after the house is sold. Pay for it after the fact, reimburse them back. Because you don't want to pay for something and then have the client walk away and then you pay for something that, you're not getting really the benefit of. So, talk to us about that, but that is a very good idea, this is part of your branding is I pay for this service for you, this warranty.
Is this something
Okay.
that's transferable on a flip?
Oh yeah, it belongs to the address.
It
Belongs
does.
to the home address, yeah.
You said on a flip, so that means, okay, so then it's almost like a third.
Mhm.
So is it, I guess the thing is it transferable up to, can it be transferred more than once? within the 21 months.
Well, exactly, yes, it can.
It's on the
Like
address.
2 or 3 times.
Yeah, as long as it's within the
Thousand.
21 months and it's on the address, just think of it that way.
Okay,
It
that's
belongs
good-
to the
good
home
question.
address, yeah. Yeah, good question. So here's a bunch of things, on social media, you'll see, join the conversation on FCT Home Protection Solutions Facebook page. Follow us on LinkedIn too, if that's something that you do. You'll see all these spotlight claims, as we call them, and also we do a lot of lifestyle content posts as well, like from Style at Home, I believe, some tips, staging your home and things like that. So, why not follow us? You'll see a lot of information, product updates, promotions. We just had a discount in August, 10% off on the Certified Home Protection Plan. Let's hope we extend that perhaps. I haven't heard that today, but we do those kind of promotions, discounts and things like that. And in terms of what you do after today, if you have a listing perhaps, or you want to put this, this offering in your package, your marketing material, is just call me, and we will get that information, the wording sent to you. And we also have a lot of tools that are being created as we speak, like a pull-up, pop-up marketing piece. So if you're at open houses, you can display that at open houses. Also, I've got a few of these. I think there's one there. There's a nice video on this memory stick that talks about the Certified Resale Home Program only, because the other one is newer and we just haven't done the video for it yet. But feel free to, I can give you a few of these, or you can share them. You just input them into your laptops and download the video. And it's a really good little summary of how it works.
We can maybe put that on our company Facebook. Is it very long?
Yeah, no, 1 minute and 15 seconds.
Perfect.
And I would put it in. I can't use an external memory stick in my computer right now, but yeah, so what other questions do you have? Happy to answer them. And one of the things I always ask is, why wouldn't you use this?
Do you have the actual breakdown? Because you were saying that the inspection is X amount of dollars and then the warranty
Yeah.
is X.
Yeah.
So is
Yeah.
that an actual breakdown on the price point?
I can send it to maybe Jack and it can be disseminated if that's an okay way to do it, because it is, quite lengthy. But yeah, the inspection plus an administrative fee, and then each item has its own price associated. So yeah, I can send that out.
So if I've already used AmeriSpec and
Yeah.
I now have a closing coming up, can I add the extra piece, the warranty,
So on the buy side,
on the buy side?
yes, you can. Yes.
Because they've already paid for the home inspection.
Yeah, well, they're gonna pay again.
Not to-
Oh, for home inspection?
Well, AmeriSpec. Oh, because you asked that question before. Yeah, sorry. I don't think so.
So you just
Sorry,
can't
how
pay the
long,
difference.
when was closing?
It's coming up. It's not till the 10th.
Okay. I thought you could go back and just do the warranty 30 days after.
Like a walkthrough, because you have the
Yeah.
AmeriSpec report.
Yeah, yeah,
And so we know what's going to be covered off the report, right?
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, there could be a walkthrough. I think it's $150 for a walkthrough.
But why would you have to have an additional walkthrough if they've already done it and the report's already there from
Cost
AmeriSpec?
are everything on the buy side.
For me?
No, I mean, yeah, I think we just go out the
Yeah,
report.
yeah, 30 days, yeah. So do you have that information, because it would have been Glenn or it would have been
It was
Andrew or
Glenn.
Jen? Okay, good, okay, yeah. Yeah, so there's 30 days after, yeah.
Is this coverage good for like multi-res or mixed use, like commercial, residential, that sort of thing as well?
No, no.
Okay.
And I thought you were gonna ask, and thank you for bringing it up, is the size of the home too.
Yeah.
This pricing is all for 35, up to a 3,500 square foot home.
Okay.
And then there could be an extra cost for bigger than that, yeah.
So they will do bigger, they just.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah, we just have to
yes,
charge a
yes.
bit more.
Yeah,
So, I mean, that's the same with any
Yeah.
other products.
yeah.
Question for you, Andrew. AmeriSpec, don't they insure appliances up to 30 days after the inspection? No.
Not with this program.
No.
We have our own
That's what I
90-day.
thought, or 90 days.
But that would be, yeah, we don't, this is strictly with them. So we don't provide that on top of this one.
All right, so either work.
Yeah.
So if I hire you without that,
Then you
then I would
get
get the appliance.
Exactly.
warranty. But if I'm not
So
good-
yeah.
So it kind of voids it.
Just because they're
Yeah.
having two different warranty programs,
Two different
We
insurance
didn't
But they
like
companies,
don't do appliances.
right?
Yeah.
No, but it's not with FCT, so that's why we
Two
decided.
different insurance
If
companies.
you use FCT, we can't do the other one. It has to be either or. We have it for, yeah, if it's just a regular home inspection, absolutely, and that does cover appliances.
So I thought
You
that-
can't have both with two different insurance companies, that's the issue, yeah. We're looking into it. So thank you. Have we run out of time on there? One thing I'd like to do, I have a draw prize item, is if I can get all your business cards, then, then I can reach out to you also and share more information with you, especially the pricing and things like that. Yeah, that'd be fun to work with all of you and to help you with getting this message out. And thank you, Jack, for
Thank
having
you.
me in.
Thanks so
And
much.
you're welcome. Great questions, thank you.